Have you ever been in your car listening to a podcast and found yourself yelling into the void because you wanted to correct the hosts or really wanted to join in on the conversation? Have you ever found yourself going online and typing up a comment the length of War and Peace because you're so passionate about what was said only to have it get lost in the shuffle due to the algorithm? So what if I told you there was a podcast dedicated to continuing the diabolical discussion of the brainwashing machine known as the Pickle and Boot Shop? Hi. I'm Kevin Brennan, one of the hosts of Insert Podcast Here. You may know me from the band Mustard.
No. Mom?
So what we're offering is a connective thread between the Pickle and Boot Shop podcast and the diabolical discussion group on Facebook, where we'll continue the conversation that's going on within the community. So you might be thinking to yourself, who wants to hear just that? Don't worry about it. We got plenty in store for you. Our hosts come from a variety of backgrounds with varying areas of expertise.
Hi, I'm Brock Dittus. I like to camp out in the outdoors. I'm a record collector. I also collect CDs and tapes. I like music and I love music. And honestly, I have all of Five Iron Frenzy's records. I have most of the Insiders records. And I try to run a mile every day. When I'm not driving, I love a good stout beer or a sharp IPA that punches me in the throat. If I am driving, I can't have that, so I like a good strong cup of coffee or a Rockstar Zero Sugar. And I'm here in the woods, so I got to go make a campfire with my kids.
I'm Jared Freese. I'm located in the great state of North Carolina, which has become my adopted home after a decade of collected living here in different locations. I'm a big sports enthusiast. That's my day job. I work in college athletics, but I also like to spend my free time watching sports that my kids participate in. My wife is a volleyball coach. It's a big sports household. I also like quality drink, good craft beers, strong barrel-aged stouts and barley wines, bitter IPAs, the whole spectrum. Big fan of bourbons and good coffee. But I also really like music. I like to go to live music as much as I'm able to. I collect vinyl at a much smaller scale than Brock does. I don't know how to play an instrument. I've never been in a band, and I don't know how to write a song or sing, but I do listen to a lot of music and look forward to talking about Five Iron Frenzy, the Insiders, and all the things that we get to discuss with these guys and sharing our opinions and then be on. So stay for the squids, y'all.
Oh, hey there, Pickle Peeps. Pete Hutchinson here, originally from New York, now living in Rhode Island. A few facts about me. I love music. I love vinyl and collecting vinyl. Love that snap, crackle, and pop. I love lamp. I love Lego. I enjoy road tripping and travel, and even road tripping to Denver for a final show of a ska band that I found out got back together again. I love a knuckle or two of whiskey in moderation. I enjoy a nice failure puddle on a Friday. I love water, not in moderation, out of the big mug. I have been a radio host. I hosted a show called the All Testosterone Hour. I've been on local cable access, but I found out that I have a face for radio. I also have appeared on a few different podcasts, and I'm looking forward to y'all coming for the pickle and staying for the squids.
And I'm Kevin Brennan. I've been in several bands. I've been involved with the podcast Hitting Play. I was in a movie riffing group, sort of mystery science theater type thing with my brother. I run the Pickle and Bootleg merch shop, which is just an excuse to make enough money to send stuff to Reese and Joe every now and then. I also did the fake episode of the Pickle and Boot Shop. I love music. I love movies. I love comedy. And I love hanging out with people, getting to know them, and that's really what this is going to be all about, is continuing what's going on with the community of the Pickle and Boot Shop and finding fun ways to connect with everybody. We also have lots of fun segments planned, like Brock's Album Anniversary of the Week, the Cardio Corner, What Are You Listening to This Week? And everyone's favorite game show, Where in the World is Pete Hutchinson? And there's so many more that we could come up with. Will there be tangents? Yes. Will there be guests from the discussion group? Could be. Will there be appearances by the Coug? If he doesn't want me to cut off his internet access, there will be.
Huh?
Will there be shenanigans? 100%. We've done the math, and it's scientifically proven that with our larger number of rotating hosts, it increases the amount of story possibilities that can occur. This podcast is designed to complement the original show and the online community while being able to stand on its own and provide a unique, lighthearted reflection of the CCM industry and the life of a few online buddies who've turned into real-life friends. You came for the pickles, now you can stay for the squids.
Against my God, mind riot fight the blindness.